Wait, Jesse has to pee.
You want me to go pee real fast?
Hi, everybody.
I can go.
We'll cut that in post. No, we won't. That stays for
Nope, it's gonna
forever.
stay. Yep.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's United Adventure Company presents Wyrd, a Charisma Kill studio game here with your usual
weird.
cast. It's time to get WYRD.
I feel weird.
Yeah, I feel weird too. We're here with your usual cast, RB, LK, myself, and JW. So thanks so much for tuning in tonight, everybody. Yeah, we just went by, initials tonight. Hey, and I want to say, don't forget to check out RB over on the Weekend Wood Shop. Check him out over there. And Jesse, go check out the host site here, Charisma Kills Studios. I think it's Charisma TV here on YouTube.
Well, the website is charismakills.com.
Well, yeah.
And the YouTube is Charisma Kills TV on YouTube.
Ta-da! The YouTube is Charisma Kills TV on YouTube.
Correct.
Okay, just make sure we're on YouTube.
And it's Ego Rabbit on Twitch.
Right on. And we are rounding out the month of May. So thanks so much to our May subscribers. Appreciate you all tuning in and subbing with us here in the month of May. Thanks also so much to our Patreon supporters, to Aaron, Nathan, to Wolf Design, and Lord Thorn for supporting the channel on the Patreon. If you would like to be a Patreon subscriber, right down in the bottom in the description, there are links to our Patreon page, also to our Discord. And then don't forget to click subscribe, just like Tasha and JKW did, and subscribe to the channel so that you can get notified every time that we go live or post new content. So I think that does it for all of the announcements. And I'm going to be quiet for a while because I'm rolling up a new character in the background while these two go do something else. So I will toss it over to the host with the most. Jesse, take it away.
Oh, that's me.
Yes, that's you.
Yeah, the one who has to pee.
All right. No, I don't really have to. I mean, I could if you wanted me to.
Not different channel.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're
Different channel.
Well, no, I mean, I could go run.
That's the United Adventure Company on OnlyFans.
If only. Oh boy.
I don't know, for some reason. I better stop there.
Better leave it.
Right.
Just leave it. Yeah, it's better if we just leave
It's
it.
better to just walk away.
I was gonna start singing the Poo Poo Pee Pee song.
Well,
No,
now you've done
no.
it. Let's
Please don't.
moving on.
I sing it to the dog sometimes. Anyway, so when last we left off, it was early in the morning hours at the Lions Group building. You had just taken part in an attempt to autopsy some bizarre creature. I think y'all gave it a name. I don't remember what it was. Didn't y'all give it some kind of name?
The fish from Greenies Pond.
I don't think so.
I don't think we gave it that name.
I thought you
People
did.
kept saying it was cute. I remember that. It's adorable.
Oh, something happened.
Involuntary reflex.
Yes. And then you made some phone calls. You called Miss McKinney, and Miss McKinney had said she had heard about what was going on through a caller on the Caesar Valentine show, and you made the connection. Hey, that was Bridge. That's that guy over in Miss Quamac.
Okay.
And the last thing you were getting ready to do, if I remember correctly, was go check on Abigail McAllister, aka Abby, because her friend Tamira has said she was behaving funny.
Yes.
And Tamira is totally new to y'all. Y'all did not. So okay, she's got a friend named Tamira. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
So let's start there. 3, 2, 1, go, players.
So, Sarah, when is When is Stephanie supposed to be here? Is it today or is she going to get in tomorrow, you think?
Well, she said she had to find an airline ticket to get out here.
So
I
probably
figure,
tomorrow.
yeah, even if she's able to find something really quickly, it's probably not going to be until tomorrow.
Okay.
Why? What are you thinking?
Well, so I think we owe it to Tommy to go and at least check on Abby, and depending on how she is, tell her that Tommy's in the hospital.
Yeah.
May want to keep that from her. I don't know, but at the very least, go check on her and see what this is all about, because apparently she's doing sculpting now of things that we just killed by a pond.
Yeah, we absolutely have to go and see what's going on. And I understand, yeah, we'll play it by ear. I don't want to cause her to have like a serious meltdown or something because Tommy's in
Wouldn't
the
be the
hospital.
first time she had a meltdown.
Fair.
Okay.
Do you want to do that now?
What else? Yeah, we probably should. What else do we have to? Is there anything else we should look into? Anybody else we should call? Anything else that I can't?
Like, so Miss McKinney's gonna go visit Tommy tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we should probably go see Tommy tomorrow too. But then that's going to depend on when Stephanie gets in. So, is there? I feel like. So we've already talked to Stephanie. I've already talked to Miss McKinney. I feel like I need to go back out.
That Bridge guy, right?
Well, we got the bridge. We got Bridge. That we probably should figure out where he is. His truck was there, but he wasn't.
Maybe he got ate.
I mean, that's a possibility. Maybe he got eaten. If we show up back out there again and his truck is still in the same spot, I'd say that's a pretty fair conclusion that he probably got eaten.
Well, after what they did to Tommy,
Mhm.
if this guy didn't get eaten by these things and he's seen them, then there's something about him that we need to know.
Yeah.
Remember, you
point.
also know where Bridge lives. Remember his house.
We know where Bridge lives too.
On
Yeah.
the way. Yeah.
And what I'm thinking is when we go back out there, if we go back out there to check and see if he's around, we can also go see my taxidermy friend, because
Poppy.
Yeah, Poppy. We can go see Poppy, because I'm telling you what, I think somebody's, I feel like somebody's probably brought one of these to her and she just wasn't talking about it. She deals in dead things. I mean, come on.
So she deals in what? Things that
Well,
don't have a heart or lungs.
You're
or
You're a
whatever.
funny person. I'm about to withdraw the offer of the spare room in my apartment. So
Okay, yeah. What you know? I'm just okay. Yes, it shouldn't be a bad idea to go and talk to her.
I only
mean, like
play
you
a
said,
cold, heartless person on television. Okay.
This isn't television.
Okay. Well, maybe it is, but
No,
still.
it's YouTube.
All right. I guess
All right.
let's go and let's go check on Abby.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Time
the
of day
rest
is
of
it?
us can wait until tomorrow. We can sleep.
You're
but
looking at about 2:00 in the morning on.
All right, let's go check on
Friday.
Abby in the morning.
you want to do it in the morning?
Let's go check on Abby in the morning.
All right.
Worst case scenario is we have to cut our visit with Abby short and go pick Stephanie up at the airport. Right?
Also, there's one other NPC. I'm not sure if you, Officer Hardy. Just remember, you have his contact information too.
I'm keeping Officer Hardy in my back pocket for a minute. I'm not
Right.
ready to go talk to him yet.
Just want to make sure that y'all remembered. All right. So you're currently at the Lions group. You know, you each have a bedroom here. You could stay here or you could go home. It's up to you.
Sleep here, sleep at my place. What do you want to do?
We're already here. May as well stay here.
Fine, we'll stay here. What's Arnvald doing right now?
He's just hosing the mess off, and
okay.
If you talk to him, he'll tell you.
All right.
Well, did you tell him that?
I feel like yes. I feel like we mentioned to him that we've got an actual marine biologist.
Yeah, I
coming
think
and
you
we-
did.
because we had to
Yeah.
put it in the freezer, and
Yeah, we
Yeah.
told him.
the ice cream's going
Yeah.
to taste like dead
So
fish.
yeah, he's taking care of
creatures.
all of that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know where your rooms are. It's the second floor. You can take the stairs or the
I
elevator.
will definitely take the stairs. I am not
Yeah.
getting on the elevator.
Exactly. I will take the stairs. Taking the
And-
stairs is good for you.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's just say that taking the elevator may not be good for you.
It most definitely is not good for you.
Healthy choices.
They may have like a couple. He may have like a couple tetanus shots behind glass that you got to.
I'm pretty sure that
You gotta
one day
break.
that somebody is going to plummet to their death in that thing. But still,
Yeah.
I
that-
digress.
All right. Well, it's not necessarily uncomfortable. You've slept here before.
Yeah.
Sarah has the 1950s princess room, and you have the 1950s like cowboy room.
Cowboy room. I was really hoping that I'd get this astronaut room, but Tommy
I
got
don't
that
remember
one.
which one you. I had to actually go back and see which one was your room.
Tommy got the astronaut room. I got the cowboy room.
Yeehaw.
All right. Well, what
Canon
time
now.
would you like to get up in the morning?
Well, I mean, I don't have a beating heart and I don't breathe, so I'm guessing it's not going to take long for me to get rested.
We'll say 7.
All right.
Sarah always gets up at 7 every day.
All right. So here's the thing that we've not played with your group yet. And we won't spend a tremendous amount of time on it unless you want to. First of all, I didn't give you character points for the last 2 games, did I?
No.
All right,
No.
so give yourselves, I think it's 22 character points and 2 saturation.
2 saturation. Okay.
Yes. So there's a mechanic in the game because the flow of time is important and weird. So there's a mechanic in the game that's based on weeks. And it's basically counts Friday. So Friday is the start, is the end, and is the end of the week in game time. All
Okay.
right. You could at this point, I don't know if y'all did you write down 3 things on your list that you wanted your characters to be working on?
Mm,
No,
think
I
so.
haven't had time.
Oh, Sarah, you got boating, weapons, and
did I?
rune casting.
Okay, that sounds right.
All right, so it's important that you do that because this is how you advance now.
Okay, yeah, I see. I did fill that out.
How important of a milestone is 40 Wyrd saturation?
I mean, do you actually have 40?
How much
That's what it says.
saturation?
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
it
at
says.
45 now, which means that Derek should be at probably 50.
How much saturation was it?
He gave us 2 more, and
All right.
I don't know if I
that is
missed-
actually all right. So the mechanic for that has increased. So if you're at 40, then you're at 2.
How's Tommy only at 26? I've missed some saturation somewhere.
Well, you should have at least 35.
I have 35 saturation. Then.
I should have more than everybody else, I think.
Yeah, I have 45 on my sheet. So unless there's something real wrong there.
All right. When you get to 80, it will go up to the next level.
Okay.
Okay, so it's what? Every 20 is a weird
After
score?
80, it's 160. After 160, it's 3.
So it
Doubles.
doubles.
Yeah.
20, then 40, then 80.
Yeah, because people were advancing way too fast.
Okay. So I should be at a weird
2.
score of 2.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. So you want to take care of this in another time outside the game? It's your
Yes.
advancement thing. All right. But just so you know, you also get your money on Fridays too. Everyone
Payday.
gets, yeah. So if you remember how it works, you're not actually getting paid $100 a week because the game assumes that your job covers all of your basic expenses, housing and food and stuff like that. So what it is you get $100 expendable cash per week that you can use for things outside of, like, to buy weapons and bullets or knives and holy stuff like that with. However, Sarah gets $200 per week.
Uppity upper class.
Yes.
That's what you get
You
for
get
just
little
being
Sarah.
the CFO for what is probably a front for money laundering for the unnatural.
Hey, mob jobs pay good.
Yeah, supernatural mob job. That's what the Lions Group is.
Mm-hmm. You're not wrong.
Okay, so you wake up in the morning, your 7 o'clock alarm goes off or whatever it is you said, and you go downstairs and you smell the smell of food cooking coming from the kitchen. And when you go down there, Arnsval has his apron on and he is cooking pancakes. They're like
Pancakes.
little pancakes about that big around.
Do you have
Okay.
anything else on, or is he just wearing an apron? I'm not there. I'm just flavor text. He
No, he
seems
has
like
his-
the kind of guy that would cook pancakes in nothing but an apron.
He has slacks and he has a white short sleeve shirt with a tie and he has an apron, but his shoes are super shiny. Not as shiny as matches, but they're super shiny. And his pants and his shirt are super pressed with perfect seam. Anyway,
All right.
he sees you coming down and he tells you, breakfast will be done shortly. Have a seat.
Okay.
And this is abnormal for him, right?
Who knows what's normal for him?
Okay, well, this isn't something he does every day.
No.
Okay.
Now, I won't say it's something you've never seen him do before, but y'all shared an experience the night before. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
So he's making us breakfast. Got it.
Yes. All right. He brings out this massive platter. It's a huge platter of pancakes, like enough to feed a Boy Scout troop or something, you know.
Nice.
And there's an old Kool-Aid pitcher, like glass, that looks like it's got the Kool-Aid man's face on it. And it is full to the top of syrup. And he has little Sunkiss bags with the straws in them, full of juice. And he's laying everything out, and he says, the matter room will be finished today.
I'm still a little bit disturbed that you think we need a murder room.
What is the murder room going to be used for? Is it going to be used for murder or
For your friend to examine the creature.
oh? we
So
can't
an
just call it-
examination room would
Yeah.
be better
we
to
can't-
call it.
Well, it's where we take the people that are murdered.
Are they murdered before they get there or after?
Most of the times they are already murdered.
Hey,
Oh,
do we have
okay.
people in mind who are going to be brought here pre-murdered as opposed
Have you ever brought anybody to that room that was alive and wasn't when they left?
In the history of this house, there have been many people who have come and not left, Derek.
Okay. Good to know.
No matter what rooms they may be.
Has anyone ever been in the cowboy room when came to the cowboy room when they were alive and not alive when they left?
No. This cowboy room is yours, was yours, and will forever be yours.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to
Thank
know.
you, Arnsvold. We appreciate the breakfast.
Yes,
And I'm going to
yes, we
start
do.
looking around for coffee.
Oh, yeah, there's coffee. He would add coffee. So, all right. Well, he tells you, well, let me tell you. Because I have things to do today to ensure that the murder room is up to snuff. So I will leave you.
Do you need me to do anything today, Arnsvold?
We're going to cash in this lottery ticket. This is a scratch off, like he won $5.
Okay, I'll take care of that for you.
Very good. Well, I am off. He stands up, doesn't look back, and walks off towards the direction of the motor pool. Not the murder pool, but
Murder pool.
the murder pool is where he keeps cars with the buzzsaws on the front.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or it's a big swimming pool full of chainsaws.
Like my kind of party.
Does it have sharks with lasers in it? That's
the important question.
Underneath the chainsaws.
underneath
Okay.
the chainsaws. So you have to dive past the chainsaws to get to the laser sharks. Got it.
And they have to come through the chainsaws to get to you. So, hey, it's a win-win.
Only the laser beam has to get through.
No, they have to get through the minefield before they can get under the chainsaws.
Oh, there's a minefield too. Good to know. Good to know.
All in the swimming pool.
All in this one.
All right.
Okay. I guess from here you're going to go see Abby, right?
Yep. Let's go see Abby.
All right. How about we go ahead and jump to Tommy in the hospital?
Tommy in the hospital.
Beep,
Story at 11.
beep.
All right, Tommy. You were awakened as the nurse brings you your tray of oatmeal and protein shake thing
Right on.
with a slice of like this one orange cut in half, barely ripe.
Of course.
It kind of like breaks your nails when you try to peel them.
Yeah, it's all dry inside. It's not even juicy. Yeah.
How are you feeling today, Mr. Johnson?
Like shit. Like I got beat up, and bit, and hit, and shot. Because I kind of did.
Yes, that is unfortunate, but at least you're in good spirits today.
I'm not a spirit. That is a good thing.
And she starts checking your vitals.
Yep, I'm still alive. Do I have a heart? Do you feel my heartbeat?
Well, why wouldn't you have a heart? Are you feeling okay?
I know a guy went in the hospital and came out without a heart. And
You know that's just an urban legend, right?
okay, sure.
People have been saying they come to this hospital and leave without hearts for years.
Yeah, I know it. I know a guy. He says it happened to him. I haven't tried to feel his pulse, but he also doesn't breathe, so I don't know.
Now, not breathing, that's a new one, Mr. Johnson.
Maybe it's the meds. I don't know. What do y'all got me on anyway? Stuff makes me lightheaded.
We got you on this 1,000 cc's. Blah, blah, blah.
Can I get that to go?
Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling up for visitors? There's someone here to see you.
Sure. Yeah. Who is it? Is it Abby? Is it Derek?
It's an older lady. I believe she's the lady that runs the bed and breakfast.
Oh, Miss McKinney. Huh.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sure. Send her in. I'll eat while she's here, and I'll grab my oatmeal before it gets too cold and start. I'll take a bite and it's like, yep, oatmeal. And set it back on the tray.
All right. And as she walks out, she says, "Oh, and you won't see me for a while. I am actually scheduled to go on vacation." However, she gets her dry erase marker and she erases her name off the whiteboard and she writes Doug Nettles.
Okay. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. See
You're
what I
so
did there?
silly.
I
You're so
know.
silly.
Had to. Thank you. Oh,
All right. And Miss McKinney walks in. You can remember this is glass, so you can see everything out there.
right.
Miss McKinney walks in. She's got her big old bag and her big sunglasses on, and she takes them off, and you can see the concern and fear and pain in her eyes from witnessing you in this terrible situation. Tommy, what did you get yourself into now? Oh my God. Are they taking care of you, Tommy? She
No.
feels your forehead.
Do you have
You feel a bit warm.
Do you have
Are
a
you
breakfast
running fever?
BLT in that bag? I need something besides this bland ass crap they're trying to feed me.
She looks around, she goes into her bag and she pulls out one of her sandwiches. I knew you wouldn't be eating that garbage, Tommy.
Oh, thank you. You are a lifesaver. Like, truly, this may actually save my life. And I'll grab that dagwood of a sandwich and just start gnawing on it.
With extra sauce.
It's just pouring all down his arm. Yeah.
It's like eating a roast beef po' boy. A good roast beef po' boy.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Where you're like, yeah, somebody hand me a napkin.
The kind you need a bib to eat. Yeah.
Somebody hand me a towel. All right.
Full body Tyvek suit.
Okay, well, she's still hovering around you. She's feeling your head. She's looking around you. When's the last time they changed these bandages, Tommy? This one looks a little old.
Yeah, it's they usually do it mid-morning every day, so probably this new guy, this Nettles fellow, will come in and do it. Miss McKinney, oh my God, you should have seen these fish. They were
Well, that's
crazy.
when she leans in closer when you start talking about the fish. The fish. Derek told me about the fish.
No.
What was going on? What were you thinking? Why would y'all go out there like that?
We were just trying to find the guy. Derek said he knew how to get out there and find the guy, and so we went, and next thing you knew, there were these fish that jumped out of the lake and jumped on Derek, and then we started running, and they chased us and tackled me, and 3 of them jumped on me and started biting me, and then Sarah shot me, and
Sarah shot you.
I think she was trying to shoot the fish, but she missed. I think
Derek said you got shot. I don't believe he said Sarah did it.
Yeah, I don't think it was her fault. I think if she wanted to shoot me, she would have hit me in a more vital area than she did. That I know she doesn't, necessarily like me, but I don't think she wants me dead either.
Tommy, I've been watching you two. I think she may have some feelings for you that she doesn't share.
You think? That would be strange. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, you shouldn't worry about any of that right now. And what about poor Abby? I would expect that she would be here.
I think Derek and Sarah went to talk to her last night. I don't know. I was just kind of in and out of it, and they said I heard them talking. They were going to go, and I don't know. And I'll grab the little morphine button and push that little morphine button to dump me a little pain meds. Oh, that feels better. It doesn't really feel better. I just don't care that it hurts anymore. Oh, Miss McKinney, is there anything we can do to help speed this up? Like, is there like a spell or something that you could just like heal me with?
I'm gonna roll some dice.
Yay, dice.
Dice, baby.
You might have 6s. I don't think
Nope.
so. Well, because of the condition that you're in and you're hurt pretty bad, she gets a crumpled sort of look on her face. You can see she's thinking, and she sort of shakes her head, and then she, well, that's Miss Wellington, Sybil. There's a chance she may be able to help you.
That woman's insane.
Well, that's why I don't suggest it, but you know, Tommy, if you were, but because you're in the condition you're in, if that's the kind of thing you wanted to do, she's the only one that I can think of.
I don't know. I think I'd owe her too much. I might just let traditional medicine work its charm in that case. If that's the only result option I have.
I mean, it may be that's I've heard from Joe that Sybil can do such a thing, but I don't know.
Probably comes at a cost, like everything.
Oh, I'm sure it does, Tommy. Was there anything else I can do for you? Should I call anyone? How about your parents? You have anyone in Canada that needs to know?
They'd just worry too much. They'd try to come down here, and then they'd be all over the place. They just get in the doctor's way. I'll just keep
What
an eye
about
on.
your job? Should I call your job or anything?
Oh, at the carnival? Yeah, probably tell them I was in a bad car accident or something.
All right.
Be in the hospital.
She gets your boss's information and stuff.
Yeah. And
all right, Tommy.
Keep an eye on Derek and Sarah. Don't let them go back out there. Whatever you have to do to stop them. Derek got attacked
I'll have a
first.
talk with him. All right. Well, I'll come back later on today. Is there anything I can bring you?
More bacon.
You got it, Thomas.
And some chili cheese fries from the bowling alley.
Ooh. Okay. And you can hear Kenny say, "I'd like something, Thomas."
Oh yes, and
perhaps some cheese.
Oh, and just a side of cheese. I sometimes like extra cheese with my chili cheese fries.
Okay, will do. I'll do that for you, Tommy. Only because it's you, I'll go into that place.
Thanks, Miss McKinney. You're a doll.
All right, baby. And she feels your head again. I think you're a little warm.
Yeah, I feel a little warm, actually. Can you turn the air down? This morphine gives you the heats. I'll start fanning myself.
I'll tell him for you, Tommy.
Thanks, Miss McKinney. You're the
All
best.
Right. She gives a little sniffle and she dabs a little hanky on her eye. And then she walks out and you can see as she goes to the desk and she's giving them some what for and all kinds of shit for shit that they don't even know what's going on. They're like, oh,
Of course.
All righty. I don't know when you want to bring Nurse Nettles in or how you want to do it, but I imagine that it's going to be a conversation with Tommy and Nettles. And
I'm down for that.
If you want to role play some schizophrenia, we can do that.
I can do 2 character.
The other day I played 3 characters at once.
I heard, yeah.
With 3 completely different personalities. So.
Sounds like a plan. So whenever Dr. or Nurse Nettles comes in, we can make that happen.
All right, let's hop over to the other gang real fast, and we'll hop back to
Sounds good.
General Hospital.
All right.
Can we say General Hospital?
Sure, it's the General Hospital of Oakhaven, right?
Yeah. All right. Back in the Derek mobile, or
yeah, Derek would have driven today, I think.
All right. Sarah, you're gonna ride with Derek in the D mobile and the D mobile.
Fine. Yes,
Up on the
fine.
D-Mobile. Let's go for a ride. All right. So what's playing on the radio today?
Early 80s Aerosmith.
All right. Well, it is Friday. It is a hellacious traffic day. There is normally you could probably park close to Abby's place by parking on the street. That ain't happening today. So you drive around and it takes you quite a while to find a parking spot.
Sorry, that was kind of loud.
And when you find one, you have to walk, fight the crowd. And you don't literally have to fight the crowd, Derek, but
well, Derek spends all day, almost every day, walking these streets with tour groups, so he knows how to dodge and weave.
That's true. I'll say it won't take you as much because you know the place and you know how to get around here. So
I just turn and over my shoulder, just tell Sarah, hey, just follow me. I'll get us there in no. Yeah, we parked 16 blocks away, but I'll get us there in no time because
know somebody who works at one of the businesses that lets you park in the employee parking lot sometime. All right. Well, you get to Abby's, and if you remember how I described before, it is a 2-story brick building in the historical downtown area. There's the front of it's lots of glass.
Yeah. What time of day is it right now?
Oh, it probably took you at least conservative 10 o'clock to get here.
Okay. So her business should be open by now, right?
Oh, yes, it should definitely be open.
So that'll be the first place that we'll go is we'll try to go into her print shop and just see if she's down there.
Oh, no, the closed sign is still up, but the hours for operation, she should be open.
Okay.
The blinds, they're still closed and everything, so you can't see in. However, you do know that if you go behind the building, there is double doors. You can go in and go upstairs to her apartment.
Yep. We'll go around back, make our way inside.
All right. Well, you get up to those stairs and you get to the door. You go knock or just go in. You say, "Hey, I'm the D-man. Fuck all y'all getting in here."
What's up? D-man's all up in you.
Yeah, just go in.
How's them puppies and kittens now?
What are you doing, Derek? Just go in. God.
It's not like she has knives or anything. All right. So, yeah, not a problem. You open the door, it goes wide open, and it's a studio apartment. So it's the only thing that's really closed in is the bathroom, and there's like a bar, that separates the kitchen, but it's big. And the place is a disaster. In the center of it, you can see this huge sculpture that's made out of like paper mache. There's clay, there's bits of metal. Looks like she may have dragged stuff out of the dumpster outside. There's an old tire in it. There are pieces of metal where there's a torch set up where she's cutting teeth out for this thing. She is in the process of attaching these teeth, and it is a huge aquatic looking monster with a massive maw of teeth. It's taking up almost her entire apartment. There's another girl there. She's an African American girl. She has long bushy hair that she's keeping in like these two these two big poofy balls. She looks, because Abigail doesn't even look, but she looks and she's hello, excuse me.
Hi.
Hands up.
I'm Sarah, this is Derek. We called you last night.
Okay.
We really need to talk to Abby. Do we see Abby? Is she in there?
Yeah, she's attaching teeth to this thing.
Okay.
And it is a horrific sight.
How accurate does it look?
It is. There are differences.
Okay.
But it is huge.
What kind of
Like you could-
differences are there?
Well, it's mainly just a head. All right. And there are more of these little fingerlings on it. And there are more rows of teeth.
I'm gonna look at Derek. I think that might be Mama. I think what we saw were the babies.
Could be
Abby.
possible.
Well,
Abigail.
Tamara, she introduces herself. I'm Tamara. And I really she's been going at this nonstop. I can't get her to stop or anything. But maybe you can do something. So go.
Derek walks over to Tamara and says, "It's a pleasure to meet you. How you doing?"
Oh, well, that's
I'm
good.
Derek. I'm Derek.
You want to try to use Turn the Charm on?
I mean, why not?
Sure. Make your manipulation roll.
It's there for it.
It's influence. If you have manipulation, you can add it on.
I think I have manipulation.
I think you
I'm
can
looking
try.
right now. Manipulation. I do have manipulation. So that's a +1. Influence is another one. Okay. Oh, that's rough. That's real rough. That's 5.
Ooh, Derek.
All
Oh.
right. She rolled a 3.
Oh,
Well,
success. How you doing?
That's the worst
There-
pickup line ever. Oh, it looks like it worked. Oh, Jesus.
no,
I'm going
it's
over
not
here.
like you just brainwashed her in an instant. Like she is showing some interest from your moves, right?
Mhm.
So she gets a little bright eyed and what was the question again?
The question was, what are you doing later?
Oh, I don't know. I guess it all depends on what happens here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk to Abby for a few minutes, and you just
I didn't even wait.
hang out. You just hang
All right.
out right there for a minute. I'll be back.
They're chatting. Like, I saw what just happened, and I was like, oh, God, that's the worst pickup line. And then, oh, it seems to have, you know what? And I'm like rolling my eyes and walking off towards Abby while they're having this exchange.
I actually have a picture of Tamara. I'll try to find it during the break. It's a little toony because she's a character from my comics, but anyway. All right. So you go up to Sarah. You go up to Abby, and you're standing next to her, and it's like she doesn't even know you're there.
Abby, we need to talk.
Did you see it? And then Tamara actually,
Yes, actually.
gosh, she's speaking finally.
I don't think we saw it, and I gesture at the sculpture, but I think we saw its babies, perhaps.
I can't get it out of my mind, Sarah. It's the only way to get it out.
They're pretty awful.
I know.
Did you see anything else other than just the creature?
No, I haven't seen anything anymore.
Abby, I have something that's a little disturbing to tell you, a little upsetting.
About this time, Derek walks up and says, "Yeah, we got something disturbing to tell you." And I pull my shirt back and I show her the teeth marks in my shoulder, and I say, "But I'm okay."
You will actually.
And I look at
she
Sarah.
hasn't
like,
even
"I
turned to
don't know
look
if
at
we
Sarah.
wanna- I don't know.
Like she
if we
hasn't even
wanna-"
met eyes with Sarah, so you would actually have to get up in
That's
between
fine.
her and the sculpture.
That's fine. And I look, and while I'm doing that, I look at Sarah and go, "Are we sure we're going to tell her about Tommy?"
Yeah.
All right.
Abby,
She
this
did-
thing's babies attacked Tommy. And Tommy's in the hospital.
Oh no. Tommy. Your name was enough to give her a 48 on her roll to come to. Apparently.
Wow.
She-
Wait, I got the perfect perfect music for that moment. I wish I would have known that was about to happen.
Is this love that I'm
All right.
feeling?
For the first time, probably in over 20 hours, she stops and she turns and makes eye contact with you all. And she's Tommy, is he okay?
He's alive.
He'll live. He's not currently okay, but he'll live.
Where is he? He's at the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And we would be happy to take you to see him if you'd like to go. You are not taking yourself.
You need to keep him away from that guy that stole your heart. If you told her that, I don't know how many people you tell. If you've never told her that, then forget that.
I don't know that I would have ever told her who did it, but I would have said I made a bad deal and somebody took my heart. And...
All right. Well, if you didn't even mention the hospital, then she doesn't say that. And she said, "Oh my God, yeah, let me get my stuff." She's covered in glue and paint and stuff sticking to her.
Would you like to clean up first?
They don't like it. Fuck them.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
And of course, she grabs a bottle out of the cabinet and just starts. And Tamara's like, "Abby, I don't think that's a wise idea."
And I'll Abby, and I'll hold out my hand.
Well, you need some?
Yeah, and I'll take it. And I'm actually gonna pull out my thermos, the one that I carry with me that currently has coffee in it, and add some to that. Derek's driving today, so
Yes, I'll be driving today. Tamara, you want to ride along? We're gonna go to the hospital and see Abby's boyfriend. You can sit up front with me.
he's such the charmer, Tamara. You really should think about going on a date with Derek. He's a stone cold killer.
She smiles. Well, yeah, all right.
Well,
All right,
really
so
can let you sit up front with Derek.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. I was gonna put you guys in the back seat anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll say is you have her interest. She is interested in you. How she continues to be interested in you is your relationship and your interactions and things from this forward. So the one role doesn't instantly
I understand.
seduce her. All right. Okay, because it's not that kind of a game. All right. It's a game you get eaten by fish people.
Right.
So let's jump back to the hospital.
Go back to the hospital we go.
Are you ready for your close up, Billy?
Sure, I suppose.
All right, so Tommy is in the hospital bed, maybe the television zone. The door opens and tell us all who walks in. Give us an explanation.
Sure. Doug Nettles. He's tall, about 5'11", 6 foot. Has very large, strong upper body build, but not a lot of leg. Looks like he skips leg day from all the time, not just time to time. His hair is currently an iridescent blue and purple in a comb over floofy swoosh kind of thing. Definitely athletic, very, very strong. The chiseled from stone kind of jaw, just very. And he takes up the whole doorway as he walks in. He grabs the chart with his left hand, looks at it, sets it back down, wipes his name off the board, and just really big, takes up the entire center of the board. Doug. And he writes that as well in purple dry erase using his left hand. He weighs about 240, 245 pounds, probably. Big dude, all muscle. Great shit house. He's fresh out of, not fresh, but somewhat fresh out of medical school as a nurse. He's got his RN on his badge.
All right. Well, I guess you can tell us, how does Tommy respond to this hunk of a man with blue hair?
Well, aren't you a interesting character, Doug?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Tommy's gonna get a little sassy because he's high on morphine. And Doug just kind of looks at him and goes, well, yeah, of course I am. I'm Doug. Hi. New here. I hear you got some kind of animal bites. Let's take a look at those if you don't mind. Roll over for me, honey. Tommy's never been called honey by another man before, so he's a little shaken by this.
Sound of a latex glove snapping from somewhere behind you.
And Tommy kind of rolls on his side. Oh yeah, that needs to be changed. Let's take a look at that. Let's get it open here. Yep, that looks pretty rough. And Doug's gonna be not super gentle about what he's doing with removing the bandages. Not intentionally, but he's just a big guy. He's got strong hands. And when he sees the bite, okay. He's not fazed by it too much. But he does take a very long look at it. And using his investigation with a 14. Well, actually that's 14 plus 1, 2, so 16. What can Doug tell about this bite with a 16 on investigation?
He has, wow, my microphone's been off this whole time. I've been making some slide jokes, man. Anyway, it's probably good I turned it off. Is it on?
It's on.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, we hear
You're good now.
Is this
All
thing
right.
on? Is this thing on?
You heard when I made the rubber glove smack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we heard that. That was the last thing I heard from you.
I don't know. Look,
That you did it again. There you go.
so with a 16, no animal bite that. Oh, and you have animal affinity and animal training, so no animal that you know of that you can think of. The closest thing is a shark bite. However, it is like hundreds of more. I won't say that. Twice as many teeth than what you would think. Because I mean, you live on an island in a hospital. You've seen shark bites, but these. If it was a shark, had its teeth and 3 pairs of dentures on. Shark dentures.
Okay.
Also, there is a significant amount of flesh loss.
Ooh, that's gonna leave a nasty scar. You know, you might need some reconstructive surgery after this, just to put the meat back where it was. What kind of shark bit you? You were out in the bay, right? You got bit by a shark? Tommy's gonna think for a minute. Yeah, we'll go with shark. Sure, a shark bit me. Sure. And with that, Doug just kind of looks at him. You can tell something's not quite right with that answer, but not sure what. Maybe it's just the morphine. And gonna go ahead and bandage Tommy back up and tell him, well, whenever you're ready to tell me what really happened to you, maybe you got run over by a boat while you were being bit by a shark and getting shot at. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. But if you want to tell me what really happened, I won't judge. Here to listen. Part of the healing process is, letting your wounds out of your mental space as well. Tommy will let out a big sigh, groan, wincing in pain from the bandages being changed on him. Yeah, sure. You wouldn't believe me anyway. We'll say I got ran over by a boat while getting bit by a shark. Sure.
And as you're talking, you can hear Kenny's voice. Kenny says, I can't place it, Tommy, but there's something about this one.
So what's that? What's that, Kenny? Something. What about him? He's got weird hair. That's for sure. Damn, his arms are big. I think his arms are bigger than Derek's legs. You know, if you took this guy's top and put it on Derek's bottom, you'd have like the ultimate Street Fighter. I'm just thinking all this, you know, mind to mind with Kenny.
I'm not exactly sure.
Huh. Is Tommy in any state of mind to
Well, I mean, that's up to you.
probably would be able to get some kind of something off this feller.
All right.
Let's see what Tommy's got here that can help him out. I'm gonna strike up a little small talk first and be like, so you're not from here, are you, Doug? Nope, I'm from San Francisco. Beautiful city on the west coast. It's gorgeous. Miss it sometimes, but the sunrises here are better. The smog's less. We're going to... I don't really have any available skills, so I would have to roll at a an unskilled roll of what is that? Insight? That's the skill, isn't it?
No, there's no insight.
Not insight. What's the one I'm thinking of? Let me pull up the quick reference. Hang on.
No, you can just make an awareness check.
That's the word. Awareness.
It's straight. It's perception. So
that's a 13 plus. Yeah, so 13 plus 1? Yeah, 14. Did I pick anything up off of him?
not really. But from game master to player, or from host to player, Doug has some weird saturation, so that's kind of what Kenny is picking up on.
Gotcha.
So it's not something that Tommy would really be able to, and it's not enough for Doug to manifest any abilities or anything, but he does have some weird saturation. So
Just a little bit.
Has the animal affinity. So that's enough for Kenny to detect something.
Right. Gotcha. Well, Doug will look at me and go, well, whenever you're ready, I know some people that might be interested in hearing your story. I also know some people that can help you if you want help outside of this help. There's a guy I know. Just saying. Anyway, I'll be back in a couple hours to check on you. Just hit the button if you need anything.
All right. I guess just a few moments later, in walks our crew from the D-Mobile.
Right.
What's shaking, Tommy? How you feeling? And I go up and I act like I'm gonna punch him right in the gut.
Oh, don't. It hurts already. You just...
I'll
call my nurse. He'll kick your ass.
I ain't afraid of no nurse.
Oh, he's
Tommy.
huge. Did you see it? I'm surprised you didn't see the gorilla of a man walking down the hallway with the blue hair.
That Johnny Bravo looking motherfucker that just walked past me in the hallway?
Yes, that guy.
Who
Say,
sets the dress code for this hospital? His hair is horrific. Also, here, and I hand Tommy a bottle.
Well, like Abby's like right up there, and she is covered in all this stuff. Like there's paint smudges, there's paper sticking to her, there's might even be some glitter, you know. It's just in her she has bloodshot eyes, and she smells like a brewery, and she's Tommy,
Oh,
what happened? Are you okay?
oh,
I mean,
ow.
obviously you're not okay,
I'm
but
not
are
okay.
you in pain? What?
I'm in pain, but I don't care because they got me on some good shit, Abby. Tell you what, whew, I push this little button like as often as I can. Apparently,
Sometimes it
it's on-
works, sometimes it doesn't.
It's on a timer, I think, because I'll push it like 3 times and nothing will happen, and it'll happen, and I'll get woo, woo, it feels good.
You also
Yeah.
there's a girl that you don't recognize who's in the room. She's standing back behind the crowd. But
I hear Tommy talking about the button, and I see what the button is hooked up to, and I walk over and I just kind of set my hand on the morphine dispenser. Does anything happen? Like,
Oh,
does it
that's-
administer extra stuff?
We're trying to turn our friend into a junkie. That's what we're trying
All
to
right.
do here.
well, you know, there is definitely, and thanks for reminding me, but there is definitely beeping and things like that are going on, and whether it's pumping more or not. Your presence here is causing some disturbance to the equipment in the room.
Damn it, Derek. You're gonna make them think something's wrong. They're gonna come in here. Oh,
Now,
boy.
and Derek, I'm going to give you a bonus favorite point for reminding us.
I didn't even push the button, and I can feel the warmth. Oh, Abby, that must be just. Oh,
I look at Tommy and kind of wink at him and go, "You're welcome."
who's the new chick? Did y'all replace me already?
No.
That's Derek's new girlfriend,
Derek,
Well,
some kind of girlfriend?
Myra.
Well.
Elvira.
Let's not get carried away.
Yeah,
She, let's not get carried away. We'll see how it goes.
Whatever.
yeah, she is very embarrassed, almost mortified look on her face. She's just,
I'm sorry, Abby. I'm sorry. You were talking to me too. I'm sorry.
actually, I believe Sarah was saying something.
No, it's fine. And I'm gonna go back towards the back, and I'm snickering to myself. I'm pleased with myself for the joke.
Nice. Oh. So,
All right,
yeah.
what's going to happen here in the ICU?
Yeah, Derek is on the intensive care floor, so
This is true. Oh boy.
I guess out in the hallway, Doug gets alerted to some abnormal readings coming from the room.
Does Doug come in?
I don't know. You're deaf.
Oh, that's right. I'm playing Doug and Tommy. This is getting confusing, but I'll get there. It's been a while since I played 2 characters at once.
been a while.
You're a GM. You're supposed to be good at this.
I'm not in, don't have my GM hat on. I have my player hat on. I gotta put a different hat on. Yeah, Doug will come in and push the door open. Excuse me, there's a limit to the number of visitors allowed in the room.
Soon as Doug walks in the room, Derek stands up taller and puffs out his chest a little bit and just can't. He doesn't have to breathe, so he just stands there very stoic, like, "You gonna do something
look.
about it?"
It's Nurse Bravo.
Doug looks at you. Oh, keep trying, honey. And he puffs his chest out. It's like, boop, boop, boop. Just like you could see the cut in his pecs, in the shirt.
That'd be more impressive if you had some fucking legs, but we won't say it. We won't talk about that.
Oh, you're cute. Yeah, so 2 visitors at a time. Could upset my patient and get him a little too excited.
Does he look upset?
No, he looks high.
There you go. He is fine.
I'm
Fine,
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 Doug. I'm
fine.
fine. I'm fine.
All right, so what is going to be the connection that brings Doug into the fold here?
Actually,
Because I know I know I forgot to mention it to you when we were talking about it, but one of the things that all the characters need is some kind of experience that they had at some point in their life with the supernatural that makes them curious. So
yeah. Doug looks back at Derek. Wait a minute. You're Derek Span.
Oh God.
Yes, I am. I
Hi.
take it
Here
you.
we
I take
go.
it you. I think you watch semi-professional fighting, then, huh?
Jesus Christ. Here we go.
He'll look at you again and no, but I know where your heart is.
That makes me stop cold. What?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I think you heard me.
I'm gonna need you to repeat what you just said.
He just said he knew where your heart was.
I want to hear it from him.
Yeah,
How would you know that?
I know people and things. Just background for everyone in the host as well. Doug helps out at the morgue on occasion. And that's his connection to the supernatural is this. And the animal affinity thing is he's been starting to do his own like experiments with squirrels and small rodents and things to just try to see if he can replicate the procedures he's been watching happen. So far, zero success, but so
You know where my heart is.
yeah. And I hear you have a bit of a breathing problem.
No, I don't have a breathing problem.
Yeah,
I don't have to breathe.
that's a bit of a problem, honey.
Hasn't hurt me so far.
How do you know these things?
Oh, we have our ways of making these things, you know.
I'm
And
gonna need you
he'll kind
to
of push the door shut with his foot, kind of click it behind him and lean up against the door so nobody else can come in. And he'll flip the monitor so that it goes back to normal. Hit the reset on it.
and also after about 15 minutes of Derek being in here, the phenomenon stops, the disruptions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to tell me exactly where my heart is, because I've been looking for that for a while now, and I'd really like to have it back.
Well, that's the funny thing. It's around.
And Tamira says, I'm gonna need y'all to explain to me what the hell y'all talking about. What do you mean?
Get used to the weirdness, Tamara. It's fine. Don't expect anything to make sense around here.
I'll just kind of
Nothing
turn.
does.
I'll just kind of turn around and look at Tamara and say, "All in good time, love. All in good time."
Oh my
and give her a
God.
little wink.
Roll for that shit. Jeez.
That's a 12.
By 1 point, but I'm
Wow.
giving you some leeway. She's just like, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean heart? What do you?
Oh, she's not in on it, is she?
Oh,
I'm sorry, honey. You're mixed up in a mess.
I lost my heart a long time ago. I've been struggling to find my way to find a way to restore myself, to make myself whole again.
And then
It sounds like this individual might know a little something that can help me put myself back together again.
Yeah, see, honey, he's like Humpty Dumpty. But yeah, funny thing, I know where it was, actually not where it is anymore. Sorry, I was there that night that I brought you in. You were supposed to be dead, but you weren't. Well, you're not. You were, but now you're not. So I was there that night. So I know who
Why should
had
we
it.
trust you?
What other choice you got? Rat me out?
Well, there's nobody to rat you out to unless we all want to die in a fire, literally.
Who's gonna believe you? What, you gonna go tell the head of the hospital that people were stealing body parts? Yeah, right. Nobody's gonna believe that.
And Tamira says, Abby, can I talk to you for a moment, please?
Everybody in the room that's paying attention will notice that Derek's hands are slowly, one finger at a time, curling up fairly aggressively, yet very slowly.
Yeah. And
But with tender intention.
Yes.
Tommy will look up at Abby and say, it's okay. You go talk to your friend. I'll still be here. I'm not going anywhere, Abby. I'll still be here. You go talk to your friend.
Oh, the sooner you
this
can get out of
hurts.
here, the better, because
This hurts.
I don't like the idea of this guy being your nurse.
Oh, he's fine. You just don't like people with blue hair.
Well, Tommy, Abby holds your hand and she gives you a kiss and she says, okay, I think we'll go down. I haven't eaten for a while. Tomorrow, let's go to the cafe.
Can you bring me back a honey bun?
Yeah.
Thanks, honey
And then
bun.
they leaves.
Thanks, honey bun.
All right, Nurse Bravo. All you've done is intimate that you have stolen our friend's heart or been part of the conspiracy that stole his heart and that you used to know where it was, but you no longer do. And that just sounds really sus to me, I have to be honest, because there's no reason for you to come in and be like, oh yeah, I know where your heart went, ha ha ha, unless you have some sort of malintent. So why should we trust you? Just because you're a random nurse at the hospital? Nurse Bravo?
It's nurse. It's actually just call me Doug, okay? It's just Doug. You don't have to call me nurse or RN Nettles, or please don't call me a doctor. I know way more than half the doctors on this floor and everything more than all the doctors in this hospital. So just call me Doug. And secondly, do you want your friend here to stay intact? Because I need to keep him alive so they don't come get him too. Otherwise, he just says a word and I take him down the hall and it's boom, boom, presto, bango. Maybe he loses, a body part as well. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, why they're doing it, who they're doing it for. I just know that they need help and the pay is really, really good. Like, insanely good. All right, so
Maybe you could use some of that money to buy yourself some fucking legs.
there's nothing wrong with my legs. He looks down at his hand sculpted, like, stick legs, and
You shouldn't skip leg day.
that's what my trainer says too, but he's a bitch.
Well, he might be a bitch, but he's right.
If you're whispering something, we can't hear you.
Yeah. I was being really quiet. I was saying, Sarah, your phone starts to ring. Ring, ring,
All
ring,
right.
ring, ring. However, whatever your ringtone is.
And I'm gonna kind of
Everybody
scowl
say,
at
"Hey."
everybody and walk out of the room.
All right, and you can see that it is. No, wait a minute, Derek, you're the one that called her, right? No, who called?
Stephanie?
Sarah,
That was
Sarah
me.
called Stephanie. Okay, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yes, Sarah called Stephanie.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, it is Stephanie. And she tells you, Sarah, hi.
Yeah, Stephanie, have you made it in?
Yes, I'm here. I'm trying to check into a room right now. Where can we meet? When should we meet? I forgot what this place was like on tourist season. It is a nightmare.
Yeah, it's kind of a hellhole. Go ahead and get yourself checked in. Where are you staying?
the hotel on 5th.
Okay. Well, once I am able to get over that way, I will text you and let you know we are on the way to pick you up. You know how it is around here. I could be there in 10 minutes. I could be there in 10 hours. There's these tourists just sit in the middle of the road because who knows how to drive a car. Anyway, we are working on it. We are working on getting over there, and everything's going to be fine, and nothing is wrong. And okay, I'm taking a breath.
All right.
Thank you for letting me know that you're checking in. I am going to make it a point to get over there ASAP, and I will text you when I'm about 15 minutes out. Does that work for you?
Yes, that's fine. I gotta tell you, I'm really anxious to look at this thing.
Yeah, I'm just really anxious in general. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll let you know. This is top priority for me after cashing in a $5 lottery ticket.
All right. Oh, you won a lottery. Great. She says.
Yeah, it makes about as much sense as it sounded like. All right. I will text you soon. Thanks.
All right. Meanwhile, how's it going in that operating room? I mean, the ICU room. It appears to be getting a little heated.
Peekaboo. I see you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, why?
Hey, I didn't make that joke. Diamond Anvil did.
Damn it, Diamond, why? Oh.
I'm just giving it out there because I appreciate the joke.
That was awful.
It was great.
And we appreciate Diamond's humor.
Y'all are awful. No. Just no.
So when Sarah walks back in, she hears Derek spouting off to Johnny Bravo about, the last time I skipped leg day, my sensei unleashed a series of counterattacks that exploited everything that is important about leg day. So that's why I don't skip leg day anymore. And this is what you get when you don't skip leg day. And my legs just puff out to gigantic size. And
well, that just sounds horrible and abusive.
yeah, but I'm a better person for it. See, you need to have a good trainer. The trainer, it sounds like the trainer you've got is worthless.
I would have to agree with
every
that.
day. There's something we can all agree on.
Okay, well, on that note, and I'll look at Derek. Stephanie made it. She's here. We need to go get her.
Oh, okay. Tommy.
Yeah, Derek?
I know that, oh boy. I know that you are high as a kite right now.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Hi, how you doing? Tommy.
Eric, when'd you get here?
Tommy, listen to me. No, Tommy, stop picking your nose.
No, you should have it. It's a good one.
Tommy.
Oh,
stop.
Jesus.
Look at me, Tommy.
Okay.
Agree to nothing. If they tell you they can make it better, don't let them.
Right. Let them make it better. Got it.
No.
No.
Don't let him bring in somebody to make it better.
What if he's a specialist?
That's what they did to me, Tommy, remember?
Oh, let's see if he gets it.
Yeah, let's see if he gets it.
Yeah, 13. It clicks with him. When you like point at your chest, it clicks with him. Okay, yeah. No specialists. Only the regular
specialists.
Doctors. Got it. Write that on the board.
Well, if I write it on the board, then
I go
Nurse
up to the
Hairdo here can just erase it. So
yeah.
And the hair makes a mean face at you.
Yeah. Looks like a squirrel being angry. Squirrel making
protect
angry
your
eyes.
nuts. Protect your nuts. I'll come up off the top of his head and get him. I think I saw that in the cartoon once.
All right.
I think it was the same episode of Phineas and Ferb I watched the other day, actually.
Tommy.
squirrels in my pants.
Tommy, Abby's still here at the hospital. You can trust Abby. If anybody asks you to make a decision, ask Abby her opinion first.
Okay, ask Abby her opinion on the first. Got it.
No, Tommy, that's not what we said. Okay, Sarah, let's go pick up Stephanie on the way out. They said they were going to the cafeteria. Let's swing by the cafeteria and tell Abby that she needs to get back up here with Tommy.
And stone cold, as you turn to walk out, Tommy will grab your arm. Derek, don't take her to the lake. He has this moment of pure focus, and you could tell it is unlike anything Tommy has acted.
We won't. We're not going out there. We're not going out there anytime soon. It's not happening.
Okay. Be careful.
Always.
See you soon, buddy. Take care, Sarah. She's not driving, is she?
No.
Okay, good.
No, she is not.
And I'm taking advantage of the fact that I'm not the one driving today. Glug, glug, glug.
Blah, 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 blah.
So we swing by the cafeteria. I find Abby real quick. Say, hey, Abby, I know you know a little bit about what happened to me when I was in the hospital a while back. I know I didn't give you a lot of details on that, but just know that what happened to me, there's a person that's in his room right now that had a little something to do with that. Do not let Tommy agree to anything sketchy.
No sketchier than normal for Tommy, that is.
I mean, if it's outside of normal hospital care, no.
Oh, all right.
Maybe one day I'll tell you exactly what happened to me, but just don't let Tommy agree to anything to make it all better.
All right. Sarah, you there too?
Yeah.
And Tamira says, wait, that fish thing from Abby's, that thing is real?
Well,
Well, we don't know. We've actually never seen the thing that's at Abby's house. We've seen some things that look sort of like that, but not that.
Yeah, real is...
It's a relative term.
Yeah,
don't get
real
hung
is
up on
relative.
what is real.
It probably wouldn't surprise you that there are some things out there that people have never really seen. So we're...
Just don't...
Yeah.
Just don't think too hard about it. Just don't think too hard about it. You'll be doing yourself
Just don't
a
think
favor.
about it.
Yeah.
And then Derek will, just kind of get all swoony and like, and I will contact you a little bit later on. We'll make some plans.
Okay, she says. This is a lot to take in. And Abby says, Abby has been talking to her the whole time as well. So I don't want you to think like Abby's just like there going, no. No. She says, don't worry, Derek. I'll try to get her to understand.
Just don't overwhelm her. Unless you already have. Then, hell, you might as well go balls deep if you're going to overwhelm her that way.
Derek.
What?
She's not that kind of girl.
Oh.
All right, let's rewind.
Now,
Okay.
like what the? Oh God, y'all are a bunch of weirdos. You know what? I got somebody I got to go pick up.
Yeah, let's go pick up. No, I've got to go pick her up because you are half in the bag. Get in the car.
Not in a bag, and I'm not even in the car yet.
She said, get in the car.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
See?
Right.
Point
You're
proven.
right.
Get in the car.
You'll drive, and Sarah will run in and pick her up and bring her back to the car.
Yes.
Yes.
It would probably be faster to run there than drive.
Yeah, it's possible.
It might be. It might be.
And as you all glance back at the hospital, you see the blue hair staring out the window and into the parking lot, watching you all get into the car.
I do not trust that guy.
I don't either.
Like, he's got to do something to prove that he's trustworthy. Or else I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what we can do about it. He did make a good point. Who are we going to tell? But
I know what he's got to do for me to trust him.
yeah, I guess that is a way we could trust him, isn't it? I guess we just
Maybe he can't get me my heart, but he can at least tell me where the fuck it is and prove it.
Or get the guy that got your heart. You said every time you tried to get near him, he wouldn't.
Every time I try to get close to that guy, he's nowhere around. It's like he knows I'm coming.
Alrighty. Should we go ahead and take our break for the next scene?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes,
Break
that's a great
sounds
idea.
great. We'll take a break, everybody. And remember, responsible choices here. We're promoting responsible choices. Bye, everybody. We'll be right back.
The Quest Bunny.
Hey everybody, we are back. Welcome back to Wyrd here on United Adventure Company presents the Charisma Kill Studio game. We are currently in test play. This is episode number 5 and of this test play. So we are ready to back from break and ready to jump back into it as we were in the middle of a scene break. We were going different places and doing different things. So
Yeah.
where are we going there, hosty storyteller person?
Well, we're going to the hotel on Fifth. I'll come up with a better name for it. I just never thought, hey, you're going to need a hotel in this setting. Oh, no.
It's a tourist town.
So chat, we need a name for the hotel on Fifth.
Diamond.
A classy historic hotel.
Yeah, it is a classy
So
historic.
it doesn't need to be Magic City, okay?
The classy inn of Oakhaven.
Claremont Inn and Lounge.
Yeah. All right.
The Long Oak Bed and Breakfast.
It's not a bed and breakfast.
Just because you drive a D-Mobile don't mean you can talk about Long Oaks.
Derek has a 2-track mind, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Chili cheese and wood. All right.
Chili cheese fries is
wood, and
definitely
women.
one of the tracks.
Okay.
Belmar. There you go. The Belmar.
There you go with the
I
Belmar.
like that.
That sounds classy.
It is diamond though. We better research that.
It's classy.
Okay.
As Rick drinks the invisible Mountain Dew.
It disappears every time.
It means
Well,
it
see,
has
you know
0
why?
calories.
You know why? The screensaver thing, the camouflage thing, he knows that we're not sponsored by Mountain Dew, and so it blocks it out so that if we would get sponsored by them, then it would work. It would show up every time.
That's right, it would. So
Mhm.
you hear that, Mountain Dew? If you're listening,
The inn at Oakhaven. See, Jesse's is working just fine. Mine does not.
Well, Gnarly Barley Brewery, would you like to sponsor us?
Oh, it faded out there for a second. Did you see that?
It was like the Magic 8 Ball. Would you like to sign saying no? All right. Okay, so we are currently heading towards the parking garage of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Our group looked up and they saw the blue-haired menace staring at them from above.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's not a menace, right?
he is when he's in
a
the hood.
menace. He's a menace to society.
Because he drinks his juice in the hood.
That's right.
No. Just
Get
Why?
him with the squirt bottle, Lindsay.
Just-
Go get him with the squirt bottle. Just bust in there. Bad. Okay. Oh, that one's the wrong way. All right, it takes you a while in the D-Mobile to get where you're going. But you get there.
How far is the hospital from the hotel?
Oh, just a couple miles.
Okay.
The hospital is. I am working on a map of Oakhaven, so you'll actually be able to see all these things. But I'm just one person, so.
Okay.
All right. You get to the hotel. Well, Sarah, you're going to call her when you're 15 minutes out, so she'll be waiting on you when you roll up in the parking lot. Well, you see her. I guess the car pulls up and then she recognizes y'all. I don't know if she would remember the D-Mobile or not. Did y'all
Probably
drive
not.
it?
She probably never saw it.
yeah, I mean, all she ever saw were boats, so
Oh well. Well,
Yeah.
I will say that she
Derek,
would hear it coming.
Oh, that's that sound. I remember that sound. Oh God, that's them. All right.
Right now we're
Gross.
blasting out some Foreigner.
She has the luggage with her, and Where can I put this, Derek? Do you have room in the trunk?
Oh yeah,
Are you not gonna
get out and open the trunk and
Yeah.
I was waiting. Y'all fought a demon house with this woman. God, least you could do is open the trunk.
yeah, I got out and opened the trunk, and
Lean the seat forward so she can climb in the back, right?
that's right. That's right.
Because it is a jump seat. Right?
She's like,
That's
oh,
right. I mean, it's a 1980s IROC Z. So
We
there you
actually
go.
saw one of those the other day
We did actually when we were on vacation.
down in Florida. Actually, believe it or not.
Was it orange?
Why
with
am I not
flames?
surprised?
No,
Why
it was
am I
white.
not surprised that you would see one in Florida?
My stepdad had two. One was orange with flames on it, and the other one was just all black. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Stephanie gets in and she's, oh, it's been a while, guys. How are you?
Oh, we're doing okay, I guess. You know,
She
outside of getting
remembers-
attacked by killer whatever that thing was we sent you a picture of.
Well, honestly, I don't mind seeing you guys again. I just thought it might be one day I might see you under better circumstances. But I've got to tell you, I am
don't-
absolutely intrigued by those images you sent me.
I don't think the circumstances are going to get any better for us. They just
Yeah.
keep going downhill.
This is
Oh.
kind of just the circumstances when we're
The new
around.
norm for us. Yeah.
It's just kind of how things are these days. Gluck, gluck, gluck.
Oh, Sarah, is it that bad?
Yeah, it's that bad.
Well, after we go and get this lottery ticket cashed in for my employer, then we can go back to my place of employment and you can autopsy the horrible fish monster.
All right,
How much is that ticket for, Sarah?
$5.
$5.
Oh, Sarah, 20. 20.
I hand her my wallet and say, just take what the ticket is worth, put the ticket in there, and I'll do it later.
He's gonna know.
I don't care if he knows. Just, I want to know what this
Okay.
fish is.
Yeah,
He's
all right.
He's gonna get
let's-
that $5 and go.
This is not from the bank.
This
This
is
is-
not
it's-
from the quickie stop.
It's Arnsvold. He's gonna know that we didn't cash in the lottery ticket. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'll let him know it was your idea.
It's money. He has money for the thing, and it's all fine. It's
Not
good.
about the money. Trust me, it's not about the money. It's about something else. And I
All right,
don't
I'll
know what
tell you
that
what.
something
I'll
is,
tell you
but
what.
it's something else.
I'll tell you what. If he finds out, if he guesses that money is not from the wherever we're supposed to be getting the money from, the Quickie Mart, I'm guessing. If he guesses that the money's not from there, I'll give you $20.
Fine. Deal. Let's roll.
I got this vision of outside the parking lot of this hotel during tourist season, and it's like the camera is focusing in Stephanie Newsom, wealthy Stephanie Newsom, clawing her way into the back of, wedging her way into the back of the IROC through the
Hell yeah.
folded seat. She gets in before she can even put her seatbelt on. First, she's got to dig the damn thing out from between the seats,
Seatbelts.
right?
What are those?
And then the camera goes to the rear of the car with the big fat tires. I see burn out and smoke and just
Sounds accurate.
Hell yeah.
that was some 80s music blaring.
Meanwhile,
Like I said, we're blaring Foreigner right now.
All right.
Who's our music brought to us by?
this is YouTube music, Overdrive
Okay.
by Corbin Kites.
Okay.
All right. Just in case, is there anything Doug is doing? Or is Doug just going to finish out his day?
Doug's
or-
doing his rounds at the hospital, doing his thing.
All right.
Um,
All right. Well, at any point, you can decide if Tommy gives Doug information or anything like that. That's totally on you. So,
okay.
all right.
I'll let
Again,
you
you know the drill. It takes a while. Oh, also wanted to tell you, go ahead and give Doug one in occult knowledge as well.
Okay.
All right. Now that I know your background. All right, you pull up. Let's see. So it is about 2 in the afternoon now, 2:30ish. You pull up outside the gate of the Lions Club. You know, you press the button, and then that squeaky wheel, and part of the gate just starts to drag on the ground. A couple of sparks fly up.
One of these days, I'll fix that.
As
I'm
it
surprised
goes
he hasn't
in.
asked me to fix it yet.
Just do it preemptively, and then tell him you did it, and he'll give you some money. It's fine. It's fine.
Now,
Good call.
the one thing you immediately notice is there is a motorcycle parked in front of the building. The first and only vehicle you have ever seen parked at this place that does not belong to one of y'all.
Whoa. That can't be good.
Mm-mm.
Do we recognize the motorcycle?
Yeah.
How do you want to handle this?
Oh, we're just going in.
Okay, let's just do it.
Stephanie, you might want to stay behind us because we don't know who this is.
And that's not a good thing.
And yeah, that's generally not a good thing. You know what? Let's just pull around to the garage entrance.
She says, you know, I've lived in St. Campion since I was 12 years old. I've seen this place maybe 3 times. I've always wondered what was back here.
Nothing of interest.
The supernatural mafia.
I think so. I think it's the supernatural mafia.
Money laundering, I'm not entirely sure actually what it is that this group does or what I do for it, for that matter.
Hey, they give you a paycheck, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
He gives me a paycheck, took cash lottery tickets.
And then remember, there's no sign or anything outside. So it's like she's always wondering what's going on out here. Okay, you guys are gonna get out and walk into the house. Well, how are you gonna go in? There's a front door, there's a side door, back door, then there's all the doors on the loading bay.
I think we'll go back to the loading bay because that's where the closest point to the murder room is, right?
the murder room. All right. You walk on into the motor to the
Yeah, we'll go to the
area.
motor pool.
The murder pool.
The murder pool.
Once you get to the murder to the motor pool, there are these faded little stick-on letters on one of the doors that says Lions Group. I mean, super faded. And Stephanie goes, "Hey, that's the people. Wait, this is the people that bought the island?
Yes, it's the
yes,
same
it's the same group.
Is everything okay on the island?"
as far as we know.
Some stuff happened out there as best I can take it. Right now, it's the island is just empty.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you go in. Nothing looks different. And as you start walking towards where you were at, the intercom comes on. You didn't even know this place had a fucking intercom. Anyway, yeah. Mr. Spahn! Miss Jefferson!
Yes.
Report to the main room with your guest!
Okay, that's where we were going.
Did he say main room or murder room?
I think he said main room. Maybe he's just trying not to scare anybody.
I said the main room!
Shit, he can hear us.
But I really didn't want us to murder Stephanie Newsom. I've been asked to do a lot of that. That's where I'd have to draw the line. I just can't.
He hasn't asked us to kill anybody yet. Things, yes. People, no, not so much.
Okay. And I'm saying all this very hushed to Derek so that Stephanie can't overhear all this.
Really need you to give y'all the map of this place. There is a door that you can go into through a hallway that goes back into the main room by the kitchen. So you go in, the table is set up. It has like bags and bags of White Castles.
Mm,
Nice sliders.
Yes.
Sweet.
And
gross.
How many bags of White Castles are there?
Just bags. It's like
Derek grabs an entire bag for himself.
and who do I shit. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting? He looks at Stephanie with a foxy old man smile.
Mid gigantic bite, Derek says, "It's Stephanie. That's Stephanie Newsom."
Yeah. She says, "Oh, I'm Stephanie. And you purchased Newsom Island? Well, I have purchased nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the Lions Group has purchased a Newsom Island. Oh. Please have a seat. Enjoy your dinner." Am I quiet? Am I too quiet? What's happening?
You're better now.
You're better now. Yeah, you got quiet and then you got louder.
Okay, let me move this up in here.
Sorry, I was trying not to break the immersion with my private message, but
You know, I broke it. I'm sorry.
my immersion.
Well, this is better for you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
betcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Very interesting. Sorry for any of you in Eastern Europe that I'm offending. I don't mean to. I'm trying to go for a Casanova Frankenstein. So bear with me. It's a Diet Coke. All right. Well, please sit down and have the refreshments. What would you care to drink? We have water and we have juice. Well, I believe there is some milk. And of course, we have coffee and tea.
And I lean over and I say, "And if you're really, really nice, he'll give you a pudding cup too."
She says, "Oh, water?" And when he comes back with the water, he comes back with a very fine antique silver tray that has all the little fast food condiment packets and stuff on it with the wad of Wendy's and McDonald's napkins and stuff like that. Am I to understand, Miss Newsom? You will be joining us in the matter room. Huh? What did he say? Did he say murder room?
He
That's what
did.
he's calling the examination room. It's fine.
He
It's
did.
the murder room. What else would you call the room while you inspect the matters?
Examination, autopsy, inspection, analysis, laboratory.
These are very good names, Mr. Spencer.
Yes, they are. And they don't give people the wrong impression.
Yes.
Arnsfald.
Sarah.
They're just looking out for you.
Make a note. As the next board of directors meeting, we will discuss changing the room from matter room to examination room.
Got it, Arnswald. Also, here's your 5 from the lottery ticket.
I'm the lucky man. No? Puts it in his pocket. So Stephanie is nibbling on the sliders, kind of poking at him, and they got the little French fries too. And she's like, "I can't remember the last time I've ever had White Castle. This is a very interesting man,
That's one way to put it.
Mr. Wellington. Really, I pride myself on being quite as normal. Well, finish up your food and we will go to the matter examination room."
That's not much better.
Normal. All right.
Stephanie she's like 2 of them. And she's, well, I don't mean to be rude, and I really do appreciate the hospitality, Mr. Wellington, but I am very anxious to see this creature. Well, if you are ready, we can go.
Arnsfald, I have a question for you.
Hmm.
Who's visiting? Who do we have the pleasure of hosting? Other than Stephanie.
Hmm. This is a private contractor for the Lions Group.
Okay, do you need my assistance with anything for that?
No.
All right.
He has done work for me in the past. He knows. He knows what to do.
Hmm.
Okay. Then you don't need any money help, anything like that with this. Do you need me to get his bank statements or receipts?
You think he may be here to fleece me?
No, but it's my job as the CFO to make sure that we have solid records of all of the financial transactions.
But should there be a transaction, we will be sure to let you know. Now, come to the matter room, examination room. Sarah, you've probably been in here before, not the murder room, but there is like a living room area. All right. And it's old as fuck. Smells musty. There's like this brownish orange shag carpet in it. I mean, it's old as hell. This is old, like claw-footed furniture, things like that. You walk through this room and you go into another hallway. You go down the end of this hall, and there is another elevator. He takes a key from inside of his pocket and sticks it in the elevator and turns and the door opens. Please, after you. Waits for everyone to get in.
All right.
And then he steps in. There are no buttons except one, and there's a speaker by. And I mean, like from World War I kind of speaker, World War II kind of speaker, right? He presses the button, and there's a loud and a crackle sound. He says, "Vincent, the murder room, please."
Examination
And the elevator shakes violently and then calms down a little bit and starts to go down.
I lean over to Sarah and I go, "Did he say Vincent?
Yeah, he said Vincent.
Do you know who Vincent is?"
No, I don't know who Vincent is.
So there's another person here. We have no idea who this is.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Also, you owe me $20.
Fair.
So, Mr. Wellington, when's the last time this elevator was serviced? The elevator is in perfect working condition. You have nothing to fear. Trust me.
I look at Stephanie and go,
I mean, it goes for like 30 seconds and it's going down and then it stops. And it sounds like hydraulics are going off. Like air brakes to a car, to a truck. You know, it's like this machinery and all this air and stuff is just blowing around. And then there's this horrific metal sound as if like the door was lashed like a bulkhead, and boom, and the door pops out a little bit, and then clink, 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 clink. The first thing that hits you, it smells like a mixture of bleach and ammonia and a tons of disinfectant. The light in here, it's a hallway, right? And the light in here, and it's a hallway like going straight as soon as you open the door. This hallway looks like it's from like a 1940s medical clinic. All right. There's that black faux marble tile that's probably got lead in it on the floor, and like pieces of it are chipped up. The walls are just, at one point it may have been an off-color white tile on the floors, I mean, on the walls. You can swear you hear the sound of a bug zapper somewhere. There are these old kind of like first generation fluorescent lighting hanging from chains. And there is just this really foreboding, uncomfortable feeling as you walk on down the hall. Arneswall goes first. His super shiny shoes have like these hard soles on them, and every time he takes a step, it just echoes throughout the hallway. He doesn't tap dance, I'm just saying. You get to these double doors that have the windows in them. The matter room. He pushes the door open. And this really does look like from the 40s or something. The same styling. There's a smell, maybe some tainted meat that's underneath the smell of the disinfectants. There's a wall full of like old school morgue drawers. There is an examination table. There's an old light. Like, I'm telling you, this is shit out of like alien autopsy, kind of like old looking stuff. Clock on the wall, with the two hands. And there is a bug zapper in the corner of the room. And occasionally it goes, psst. It's like the only modern looking thing in here. Psst, psst. There is a tray, a wheeled table with tons of surgical instruments on it. Some of them look like torture instruments. He goes to one of the morgue doors, and opens it, and there's the body of the creature. Mr. Span, perhaps you could be so kind as to set the specimen on the table.
Sure, of course. I guess. Pick it up and put it on the table.
All right. Would there be anything else that you would need from me?
I look down and check and see how many sliders I've still got left in my White Castle bag, and looks like I've only got about 2 left in there, and I hold up the bag and I go, another bag?
Sure. I will get you another bag. He walks out.
Okay. Is this going to work for you, Stephanie?
You hear him. Once you hear his clicky feet all the way down the end of the hall before the elevator door closes, he says, "And if you need anything before I get back, just use the telephone." And then grind up, oh God.
So is this room going to work for you, Stephanie? This is the first time we've ever been in the murder room.
And it does. It feels like maybe a lot of people have died in here. Like, so you hear water dripping from somewhere. Like, bloop, bloop. She immediately gets to work on this thing. There's also like lab coats, but they're like these rubber lab coats that look like Dr. Frankenstein. Almost like, you ever seen the movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Repo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And there's a hose, an old black water hose that's attached to a sink, mop sink.
Perfect.
So she puts on the coat and she's, wow, these things kind of smell.
Oh, there's a lot of smells around this place.
You might want to hose it off before you put it on. You'll be wet afterwards, but it might be better than smelling like whatever that smells like.
Billy, how are you doing over there?
I'm doing great. I'm having a blast.
You have 2d10 handy?
I do.
I'm gonna let you roll for Stephanie.
I rolled a 4. 3 and a 1.
Wait, what?
Rolled a 4. 3 and a 1.
How the hell did you do that?
2d10. I can roll 2 other ones if you'd like.
Oh,
Roll's a roll. That's 4.
yeah. Well, you're sitting watching her, and she takes she's nervous as hell, right? And if this thing like moved, she would jump out of her skin. And she starts to cut on it. and her hand is shaking. She's holding some of the material back, and she catches her thumb with the scalpel as she shakes. Oh, damn! Oh.
I know this is kind of nerve wracking. Do you need anything, Stephanie?
I don't know. This thing is so terrifying. I can't believe it. Oh, your bites, the bites.
I
Derek,
do,
let me see.
and I do,
bites.
and I do I show her my shoulder, and
All right. She looks at it and she gets this old wooden ruler off the table and starts to measure it, and she starts writing down. After, of course, she bandages her thumb. All right. She works at this thing a little more. Billy, go ahead and give me another roll. Like,
Using some different dice this time.
please.
How about 16 with double eights?
right. She has a 3 in science with a specialization in marine biology, so she has a 4. So whatever you roll. Oh, and then she has her comprehension +1, so +5 to whatever you
Plus
roll.
5.
So that's 21. Yeah, 21 double eights. Also, you're getting quieter and quieter. I don't know.
What the hell? Sorry.
I don't know why, but it's just like your volume is just tanking.
Weird.
Weird.
How about this? This is-
WRD.
let me-
Oh, now you disappeared.
Ah, Jesse's
Ah!
gone.
Oh, he's back.
There's like 4 volume knobs on this fucking thing. Oh, hello?
That's better.
Hello.
Is this good?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's better.
Is it actually better, or are you just saying that?
No, it's good.
No,
It's
it's
better.
actually better.
I turned the knob on the main level knob. Okay, so this is absolutely remarkable. She has a pair of forceps and she pulls out. My God, here's a bullet. Y'all shot
That's-
this thing?
Probably one of
Yeah.
Sarah's. Yeah.
Oh, we shot it more than once. We shot it a lot of times, and we shot its buddies a lot of times too.
More than once.
A lot of
This-
times,
This thing is absolutely mutilated. How
and it
long
kept
did it
going.
take to kill?
Well, let's see. I kicked it, punched it, suplexed it, kicked it some more, punched it some more, beat it over the top of a, like those little statue lawn gnomes. I beat it over the top of a lawn gnome. That's why it's got the hole in his head. And then Sarah shot it, and then we had to beat it some more, and it finally died.
Took a lot of convincing that it needed to die.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would need a more sophisticated lab to do any technological examination. So I'll take some samples and see if I can use my connections at the lab. But
Okay.
right now, I'll just do the physical. Just doing the physical examination, I can tell you that this is unbelievable. This is I can't even tell you. I mean, I've never even in my wildest nightmares could believe a creature like this exists. But it does. It has a heart. Look here. Here's what's left of it. I'm not entirely sure what this is. I believe this is the lungs, but it's. Look at it. She cuts a piece of it off and she holds it up. It is red blood, so it does breathe oxygen. She holds it up. I feel like it's the lungs, just really spongy, and it does have gills, and these teeth. My God, look at it. What is this,
Oh yeah,
4
it's got teeth.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
teeth are pretty gnarly.
rows of teeth, and look at the way this musculature is set up. It's almost like if it latched a hold of you with the fingerlings. It's almost like a saw. Look at
Yeah,
it. And she
exactly.
She holds the jaw up and she goes, look, it kind of like.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, did you not see my back?
A couple of these things almost killed Tommy. When Tommy's in the hospital, a couple of these things almost killed him.
Oh, poor Thomas. I'll have to.
And I need to ask you a question about this, Stephanie.
Oh, yes, yes.
What would it mean if these were the baby form of this creature?
You rolled 21, right? Bill?
Yes.
Well, I'm actually thinking that I don't think this is the closest analogy I can come to is this is like a frog, piranha, and shark. It's obviously amphibious. I wouldn't be surprised if this was spawned like a tadpole almost. And you can see the bone structure in this, and she points out other things on it. And then another thing, and now what has really got me is look at this. And she holds up like this very short tube. And she's like, this end is the esophagus, and there really is the rest of the thing is stomach.
Is that even possible?
I don't know. Look.
So what you're
Whatever.
trying to say here is that this Farkrana is
Farkrana.
This Farkrana is essentially just a devouring machine.
Oh, I would
It's
definitely
just
think so.
teeth and stomach. Is this what you're saying?
I need to get some samples of the stomach acid to the lab, but look, I would have to say that whatever it swallows is probably immediately, the digestive system is probably immediately working on it. And my God, it would have to be fast acting.
How much would something like this have to eat to stay alive?
Well, I think it's still growing, as a matter of fact. If you look where I showed you here, and she points to some of the more of the muscular and the bone structure and stuff. Look, here is growth marks here on these bones. I would say this thing is still growing, and
How's that possible?
well, it's not growing as it's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would say this thing was still well underway to growing, and rapid growth. If you see the scaling on the bone and stress marks all around the flesh right here where it's being stretched. And here, and this is taking hours, by the way. This is not something that she's doing. She says, and this is another amazing thing. Look here. Look at these olfactory glands. And it's very reminiscent of a shark to me, except for the fact that this is highly complex. I would say this thing's sense of smell and taste is probably at least 100 times more complex than a shark. It wouldn't surprise me if this thing could smell blood from miles and miles away.
Well, I'll tell you what, it didn't take much to notify these things that we were close. Like it was.
They knew
we were there. Yeah.
Wow. Sarah, I hate to tell you this, but call me crazy, but I want to see one of these things live.
No, you don't.
No, I don't think you do.
I could show you what it did to Tommy, and then you might change your mind.
I understand, Sarah. But this isn't like on Newsom. Like this isn't like Agamemnon or Hannibal. This thing is real. Like it's not a ghost. It's real. Real physiology. Look at it.
All I can tell you is that within seconds. Within seconds, there were 7 of these things chasing us on land. They came out of the lake and chased us on land.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine they probably frenzy like piranhas and sharks as well. And
Yeah, they absolutely did.
seven. Wow.
Was it 7 or was it 5? It felt like 7. I'm just.
There were a lot.
There were a lot of them.
going on. I mean, and at this point, Sarah's like properly hosed. Because this has taken hours, and Sarah's like looking at me every time Stephanie's like, "Oh, look at this thing right here," and Sarah's just like, "Oh, yep, that's great. Look. Oh,
yeah, she's definitely meticulous. Like she's cutting things off and putting them on a scale, and it's not a digital scale. It's one of those old school, like
no, of course not.
And she wishes she had a tape recorder, but so she's recording things down.
Well, I'm sure Arnsvold has a video camera somewhere in this room.
Probably.
Sarah.
Eric.
We need to figure out a couple of things. Number one, the first thing that we need to figure out is, can you talk? This is going to have to come from you. Can you talk Arnsvold into getting a little bit better equipment for down here?
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
Number two, he mentioned something about a board meeting. You absolutely need to find out who's on the board of directors for the Lions Group.
Oh, yes, I absolutely do. Yeah, and I need to figure out about this Vincent man.
That's number 3. Who the fuck is Vincent?
Yeah.
Why have we never seen him? We've been hanging around this place for months and never seen this guy Vincent guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get something out of my office, Derek. Get something out of my office.
Yeah, sure.
And I said, Stephanie, you're in good hands with Derek. I gotta go get something out of my office, and I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna walk back towards the elevator.
All right. When you leave, as you're stumbling down the hallway, Stephanie looks at Derek. Is she okay, Derek?
I've seen her worse. I think she's okay.
Okay-ish.
How long has she been like this?
You mean a lush, or you talking about something different?
No, drinking so much. I don't remember her.
This has been coming since shortly after all of the stuff that happened out on the island.
That's terrible.
She's been through a lot, though. Like, I know she talks to people. I know she has a support system. Is she drunk a lot? Yes, but she functions and she's coping. So
I feel so bad. If it wasn't because of Newsom, maybe
nah, I don't. No, I don't think so. I think this has more to do with other things than with anything that happened out on that island.
All right. Well, she gets back to measuring and stuffing things in Ziploc bags. Sarah, you get to the elevator. You don't have a key, but there is a speaker box.
And I'll click the button. I need you to send the elevator down. I need to go get something out of my office.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. All right, as the elevator is going down. So collectively, this is what you know of these creatures. Let me drag it over here to this screen so I don't have to creep. All right. It appears to have she doesn't have DNA or anything test on it, but she's calling it like a cross between. It's related to. She believes it's probably related to whatever came up to the first things that ever came up out of the water to walk on land. Right? She says, like coelacanth or something like that. But she's saying it reminds her of physiologically like there's parts that remind her of a shark, there's parts that remind her of piranhas, there's a lot of amphibian like frog qualities to it as well. It is young, and she said she believes that it was still in rapid growth when it was killed. She feels like that it may actually come from eggs, like something like a tadpole or whatever. If you were to find her, she would lay her money on them actually spawning in eggs like frogs and like a frothy kind of foam kind of thing. They're obviously insatiable carnivores. She suspects, as well as that they can smell live meat or blood from great distances. And again, that they will frenzy. And if they frenzy, they'll get into a one-track mind. They will just continue to try to do whatever it was they were trying to do. The senses, its olfactory senses, it could probably operate even if you ripped out all of its eyes. Its eyes, she does feel like it has the ability to see well at night because of the size of its eyes and the pupils and things like that. And I believe that is all that she can give you. As you can see, it can be killed. It does bleed. However, it has a very primitive, almost what she believed would be a prehistoric nervous system, to where it's very basic nerve endings that probably don't register a lot of pain and stimuli like more complex nerves would. The brain is definitely a reptilian brain. It's basically a lump on the brain stem. It's a physiological marvel to her. It is built for eating and growing. So that's what I'll give you right now. Now, she is going to take samples to her friends at the university to see if she can get more.
Okay.
All right, Sarah, you get up to the top and the elevator door opens so you can go to your office or wherever it is you were going to go.
So I'm going to just start to kind of walk around the building. Any place that it wouldn't be incredibly weird for me to end up going, I'm just kind of strolling along, hoping that at some point I'm going to see Armswald and this Vincent fellow.
Oh, well, Armswald is in the kitchen. He's washing dishes. He has the apron on, and there is no dishwashing machine. He has an apron on, and he has these big gloves. And like, y'all ate from paper bags, right? But he is in there washing like just stacks and stacks of dishes with these like black rubber gloves that go almost all the way up to his shoulders. Sarah, how is everything going?
Everything's going fine. Listen, we need some better equipment down there. Stephanie said that she needs something that's a little higher end. That she needs laboratory level equipment. And I was taking some notes, and I need you to sign off on some purchase orders for that. Um, also, do you have pudding cups? Because I think Stephanie wanted some pudding cups.
He gets really excited. Oh yes, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. One moment. It pulls on these big gloves to like pop off. Goes where the pudding cups are. Opens the big fridge. Well, how many you think she could eat? She's not a child. You think that she could do 2?
Yes, I think 2. I think Derek wants 3.
Mr. Span, you better take this case to Mr. Span.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
It's like a 6-pack.
Nice.
He pulls some freshly washed spoons out of the rack.
Thank you, Arnswald. I appreciate it.
And when you have it compiled, let me know what exactly it is you need. And if it is within my ability, we will get it for you.
Okay, I very much appreciate that. I'm going to go to my office now and find the forms I need for that.
Okay. I forgot something. I'm sorry. It would make things make sense. No, it wouldn't. All right. I'm going to give it to you now because we're running out of time. Sarah,
Okay.
as you were going back to your office, this is going to sound so cheesy. It's so meta.
Even better.
Love it.
There was something that caught your eye when you walked through that living room area. You just remember it. Maybe it's because of the alcohol. But there was something you definitely noted about in the main room that you wanted to take a look at later. God, that is so railroady. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I will, now that I'm remembering that something was off in the living room, I will walk to the living room.
All right. On the fireplace mantle, like the little cardboard foldy picture frames that you get. It's like they fold in half. Like, all right.
Yeah.
There was one that was on the mantle, but it was over, and it was precariously like it was going to fall off the fireplace mantle.
All right. I'm going to take a look at it.
All right. You open it up, and it's covered in dust. And there is an old picture. It is a Polaroid picture. And it is a picture that has 4 probably 5 teenagers. The way they're dressed, it definitely looks like it's probably from the 80s. And they're all smiling, and Arnswald is standing behind them, and he has like a hunting jacket on and a big double-barrel shotgun. And as you look closer, you can see that some of these kids actually have weapons, like pistols, some knives, things like that.
Okay. Do I recognize any of them as Sybil?
No.
All right. And if this was a picture from the 80s, how old was Arnswald in that picture? Does he look like he's the same age he is today?
He looks pretty much the same.
Okay. Yep. I expected that. All right. If I take the picture out and look at the back, are there any names or dates like actually written on it?
No. But you can take the picture out.
Okay.
And like the folding cardboard is like, it's something like it says Ruby Falls on it, right? But this is obvious. They're obviously not at Ruby Falls.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he had the Ruby Falls thing laying around and put this in it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that was so railroady. I
No,
wasn't
it's
looking.
fine.
I wasn't looking at my nose.
No, it's fine. All right. So you said there were 5 teenagers. Were they all
Yes.
boys, or are they
Nope,
like a
two
mix?
of them are girls.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to take a good hard look at this photo, and then I'm going to put it back where I found it.
All right. And remember, there is a above the no, not above the fireplace. It was in. I can't remember where it was at. It was in the kitchen. No, it wasn't. It was in the tool room. In the tool room of the murder pool, motor pool. It was a remember the painting that was hanging in Sybil's house of a woman, and obviously it was a family portrait.
Yeah.
Of art. Other than that, there have been no other pictures that you found in this place, other than random pictures from old newspapers and crap like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay. Well, you don't
he
want
cared
to keep...
so much, he kept his family portrait in the tool room.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're an old vampire or undead, I guess you don't want to keep photos of yourself around, because that's how they figure you out. All right. And I'm saying this to myself.
Okay.
And then I walk off and start walking back towards my office the very long and roundabout sort of way, because I'm trying to figure out where in this building is this Vincent person, if he's still even here.
Because there is a lot of places you probably haven't went. I mean, just the other day was the first time you went to the 3rd floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of just taking a walkabout, trying to figure out.
There are lots of rooms in here. You find one room that is kind of like an old game room and has some pool tables, and they're unplugged, but there are like old video game arcade cabinets, dartboards, and stuff like that. Find a laundry room that kind of looks like a small laundry mat.
Mm-hmm.
There is like a library room in here with a chalkboard that has how long it's like got math problems written on it. But everything is really dusty. There are there's like a smoking room. I guess that's the best way I can put it. Like, so there's like a little cognac bar, and there's like the cigar humidifier, stuff like a place where you just go to smoke and drink cognac, stuff like that. And that's off one of the halls from that one hall that would go to the motor pool.
Okay.
The murder pool.
The murder pool. No. Okay.
But you don't see anyone else.
Okay. All right.
Crap.
Well,
I'll tell you what, I'll let you make a perception check. Do you have investigation?
no.
All right, we'll just make a perception check.
Okay. Does exceptional hearing or vision give me anything
Vision.
here? Perfect. So that'll be +2. All right, so that's 12.
All right. Tell you what, let me make a pose. All right. Yeah, you don't see anywhere where a person would be hiding or anything like that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to my office and pick up some requisition forms. And these are forms that, I knew how to build from my time at the bank, because it's not like any of that was there when I got here. So I'm getting some forms and some pens. I'm going back down because I'm going to have Stephanie tell me what she needs, and I'm going to make a list.
Okay, well, I don't want to overdo this, but when you get to the elevator, of course, there's the box.
Mm-hmm. Same stuff.
All right, you press the button. It's
Yep.
like, boom. Yeah.
I'm going down, please.
Mm-hmm. Where to?
To the murder room.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Oh dear God, I wish there were stairs in this place.
All right. Well, Derek, you can hear the elevator coming down. It's very loud.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, she stops. Now, Stephanie's been at work the whole time.
Yep.
Dogging and packing stuff. She's well, I guess that's about it. We should probably get this back on ice.
Okay. We can do that.
And if you want to give me a hand, we can wheel the table over and maybe just slide it all in there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Wheel the table over.
All right, and Sarah, you come in right about the time they're loading that critter in.
Stephanie, I need a list of the things that you wanted. I think I can get Arnswald to buy them for us.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be an issue.
What does he do?
What does he do? I have no idea. I can't answer that question for you because I don't know myself.
I swear this thing is an antique. I can't believe we're using it, but it's nice.
You would not be. You would be surprised the number of what would seemingly be antique things are around this place. There's a lot of old stuff around here, like stuff that I don't remember. Like I remember seeing stuff in like old TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I never knew this place was back here. What you were saying, Sarah? I'm sorry.
If I get the list of things you want, I can probably get him to buy it. However, Derek, I found a photo.
Of?
The only photo in this entire place that I've seen of Arnswald and a few teenagers with hunting gear.
Where'd you see that at? I've never seen a picture of Arnswald in this place.
I know, it was in the living room. It was taken in the 80s and looked exactly like he looks now. Not surprising.
Wait, what? He looks the same?
Yes, he looks exactly the same.
That was 40 years ago. How's that even possible?
I don't know how that's possible, but it is. And somehow I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this Vincent person is associated with that. And then a light bulb goes off for me and I say, I wonder if this has something to do with Gabriel Chase. The photo. The land. If Arnswald was taking them hunting out there, or...
Oh. That's plausible. That's plausible.
But if that were the case, wouldn't Arnswald know more than he told us?
Yes.
Which begs the question, does he actually know more and he's just not telling us?
Probably. I mean, it's Arnswald.
Yeah. I guess we should probably just directly ask him about Gabriel Chase and see what he says. And this Vincent person. I walked all over the place. I couldn't find him. By the way, here's some pudding cups.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
And a freshly clean spoon.
Mm.
Yeah. There's your pudding cups right there for you.
I lost roll 20, but that's all right. We are. All right. All right. Well, it looks like we are done. I know that this wasn't as eventful as getting eaten by those creatures, but it takes a little bit of detective work every now and then. And I'm surprised you've actually done a tremendous amount of detective work this game.
Yes, we have.
Usually you just go and hang out at the bowling alley and something happens and you go.
We've grown so much since our bowling alley days.
We have. We've grown. We've grown quite a bit, actually. Oh, man. Well, thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks so much for all the chat in the chat land out there. We really love engaging with our fans and having your theories and hopes and dreams for our characters put through on the screen. So thanks so much. If you've enjoyed tonight's show, hit that thumbs up like button down there. I see there are 9 people watching and only 5 likes, which means 4 of you have not liked the show. Either that or everybody else left already, and they are.
Wait, what?
So you might want to check that number again.
Oh, do I need to check that number again?
I think you read it incorrectly.
oh, somebody must have refreshed their page and I didn't. That must be what it is.
That's got to be what it was.
Well, look, there are 7 now.
And if you're missing the bowling alley stuff next week, all bowling alley.
We can do bowling alley.
Oh, yeah.
Doug's got to get in this hot mess some kind of way.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back next week, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, with more Wyrd, WYRD, and tomorrow night. Not sure. I think we're supposed to play Morkborg tomorrow night. I think we have enough players. I think we have had like the curse of Morkborg. We have not gotten to play very much Morkborg.
Been a while now. Yeah.
Simply because schedules and people getting sick and things like that, but hopefully we're back on for Morkborg tomorrow night, so tune in then at 8 p.m. Friday night we're back with Delta Green Adventures of K-Cell. I think we're probably wrapping up that mission Friday night, and then Saturday is back to Tyranny of Dragons, some good old-fashioned Dungeons and Dragons, baby, some 5th edition. Yep, we're running the campaign Tyranny of Dragons on the second book, Rise of Tiamat. So we'll be there at noon on Saturday for that one. And then next week we'll be back with our full schedule. So make sure you tune in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you can get notified every time we go live, and hang out with us in the Discord. Come see us.
Just tell me when Vale gets to shoot something again. His trigger finger is itchy.
Oh, I know. You guys are itching to get back to some Welcome Home too, aren't you? So yeah, it won't be long for some Welcome Home. I have the entire Welcome Home 3rd season storyboarded and ready to go. I just have to start filling out.
I like to hear.
Filling out some little plot details, some plot hooks and things like that to kind of keep
we'll work those out for you.
You always do. Why do I need a plot when I have you guys? So we're
going to screw it up no matter what anyway.
That's right. That's what we do.
We are not scripted at all. We are an actual role play group that does not script anything. So yeah, not scripted. Hashtag. Follow us on Twitter. What?
Line?
I
forgot my line.
Oh, the prompter just died on me.
Yeah, exactly. No, check us out on Twitter and make sure you're hanging out with us in the Discord, everybody.
What I get for working with amateurs.
It's amateur hour. Actually, it's after amateur hour. So we're going to wrap things up here. It's Wyrd. I am Tanami John from the hospital, coming at you live. Up next, the Caesar Valentine Show here on 66.6 WYRD, the far left side of your dial. Stay weird out there, kids. Good night, everybody.
WYRD.